Good morning, everybody. I know I've not been here for a long time and I do apologise. I've been incredibly busy. This morning I wanted to just try to explain the energy that I've been feeling both through myself and the energy that I've noticed with others recently, people that I know, people who I've met along on the way this week. There is an air of dejection, despondency, a bit of apathy going on. I don't know if you actually feel this. It's a sort of, I give up. I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to go about trying to fix whatever issue. If you're indeed having any issues, it's almost like there's nothing left in the toolbox. But there is always something in the toolbox, and sometimes you just have to let go of the need to do something about a situation and just let it unfold on its own and just trust that the universe has your back. I've already shuffled the cards. It's almost like trusting the universe is a difficult thing to do right now, and I get it. I really do get it. It's almost as if none of what's happening at the moment in people's lives as individuals and in the collective can be controlled. It's almost like nothing. We can now do nothing except sit and watch and wait, and there's an air of waiting for your fate to arrive, and it's quite it's really quite apathetic. So anyway, let's just have a look at the first card and see what we get. So we've got, it's in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Now this Chariot, there's a woman here, quite snail-like. Snails are slow, so it's almost like forward movement is very slow, very slow. In reverse, it's as if forward movement in life, in our lives, is now come to a standstill. This snail cannot move if it's upside down. It does feel like that's what's happening energetically at the moment. It's almost as though we can't go. It's like it's no one's turn. It's how can I put it? It's no matter the ideas, no matter the inspiration, it's almost as though we are impotent right now to do anything. Something's coming. Something is coming. But it's not for us to force. So what have we got next? We've also got Justice, but that was also in reverse. We have Justice. This is the Libra card. We have the Judge, the female judge. Her head's in the clouds. She's got the sword of truth and the scales of justice looming large over the city, but it's in reverse. So it's almost as if right now, whatever's happening in my life, your life, in the lives of people in the collective, it's feeling unjust, it's feeling unequal, it's feeling it's just feeling so unequal. so unfair, and we are impotent to do anything about it. There is no forward movement. It's almost as if we can't do anything about it. But then what comes next is judgment in reverse. And when I see this card, I'm always, and I've just heard it and now it keeps saying, and the dead shall rise and come amongst us. It's like the angel calling everybody out of their graves. I don't know whereabouts in the Bible that is from. I'm guessing Revelation or somewhere. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know exactly where that quote comes from. But I know it's in the Christian Bible, and the dead shall rise and come amongst us. It's almost as if this lack of forward movement, this lack of justice is us being put in some sort of holding pattern, waiting for the herald, waiting for the call, waiting for the go-ahead, waiting for that starting pistol to get us all out of some sort of pickle that we are in, whatever that is. Now, this could be in your individual lives. It could be your finances. It could be your job. It could be your business. It could be the powers that be and the rules and regulations that are putting some sort of restraint on you. It could be in your home life. It could be unable to do anything about maybe a child. I'm thinking maybe a child who is on a self-destructive path, and nothing you say or do is helping. It could be a partner who's disruptive, self-destructive, and there's nothing you can do about that. You're impotent to change them. You can't change other people. You can only change yourself. But something is coming. Something is coming to herald a wake-up call, to rise those of us who feel despondent, impotent, and unable to do anything to change our individual situation and our collective situation. While there's no justice, while there's no movement, and like a no way out type of feeling, an apathetic feeling, oh well, I can't do anything about this. I have to now surrender. And I do think that this herald, this wake-up call, this judgment call is coming. And it will force the chariot back into forward movement and the justice back into the wheels of setting justice back into motion, whatever that means to you. The dead shall rise and come amongst us. All the embers, all the things that were left behind, all the things that have died down, all the optimism and the action and the hope died down. It's coming back to life again. Hope is on its way, and I do feel very strongly that this hope is dependent on our ability to let go of the worry, let go of the need for control, and to just allow whatever is about to happen unfold on its own and hand it over to the universe. That's very difficult to do, because that's saying have trust in something you can't see, something you can't feel, something you can't touch, something you can't smell, and something that you can't taste. But it's there. It's on the tip of your tongue. It's around the corner. It's under that cushion. And what we've got we've got night ride. So, night ride, 2 owls and an elephant. Owls are wise and elephants never forget. And this is, if I was to put these down, these would look directly at the judgment card. Judgment, the wake-up call, will be based on wisdom and the ability to remember things the way they are and not the way we have told ourselves they are. So this judgment, this wake-up call, is going to raise us up. It's going to wake us up. It's going to give us this stars here, this healing here, this information here, this communication here. Something's coming to get us out of our slumber. And then we've got the art of seduction, but that came in, the art of seduction, that came in reverse. So this wise, unforgetting, healing wake-up call isn't going to be bullshit. It's not going to be a seductive lure you into a trap type of thing. It's going to be told the way it is. It's not going to be, it's not a player. It's not someone who's, or something, or an event that's just a false flag. It's going to be real, based on wisdom, communication. It's almost, it's otherworldly. This is otherworldly. That it's like there are forces in the universe who are now saying, we've had enough of this bullshit. And it's like, it's something is going to step in and change it, so that we can have justice, so that we can move forward in a hopeful, wise, healing kind of way. It's not going to be short-lived. But we need patience. We need patience. I wasn't going to do a Wisdom of the Oracle, but I'm now feeling I need to do one if I can find them quickly. And for myself, I do know what this despondent, I'm almost at the point where I give up type of feeling. It's almost, it's quite heart-wrenching, whatever I'm feeling, whether it's, I'm feeling the collective, it's feeling really, I'm at the point where I can't be hurt anymore. And nothing in particular has happened. It's almost as though, you know, give it your best shot. Give it your best shot, because it will fly over the top of my head. And if it hits me, it's not going to hurt anymore, because if you get to the point where, and I've been there several times during my lifetime, when you are totally on your arse, the only way from that point is up. And once you've been on your arse, once you cannot find any way out of the situation you're in, and you let go and you give up and you surrender to whatever will be, that that's when you start to get up. So let's have a little look and see what the wisdom of the oracle is going to give us today. So for all of those people who happen to come across this video today, if you're feeling like, what's the point in trying anymore? What's the point? Something's coming in, and soon you will see the point. And we've got breathe. Breathe. So the wisdom of the oracle right now is telling us to breathe. Yeah, and I can hear you. Yes, I breathe in and out all day long. I do it even when I'm asleep. It's not that kind of breathing. It's take a deep breath. Empty your mind. Watch your breath going in. Feel where your breath goes. Feel how that makes your body feel. And then breathe out. And just before you hit that point where you want to shout and scream and cry and throw things and curl in a ball in a dark room sobbing, breathe. Breathe in and out. And remember, always, always remember what you are grateful for. And if you can't think of anything to be grateful for, reach for something. No matter what it is. It's a beautiful blue sky. The plants are starting to bloom again. That's beautiful. Take time to find things around you that you can be grateful for. And take time to feel that gratitude. Breathe. Center yourself. And let go of the angst, the worry, the apathy, the feeling of what's the fucking point? The feeling of no matter what I do, it always turns to shit. Get rid of that. Because if you tell yourself everything you do turns to shit and everything you do has no point to it, then it will have no point to it. If you can't understand why your life is the way it is, regardless of the amount of effort you've put in, trust that there's a plan for you. There is a plan for you. There is a plan. Right now, we're not supposed to see what that is. Right now, we are guided to meditate, breathe. Let's have a postcard from Spirit and I'm going to get off. So, all this feeling of apathy, and I'm feeling it all around. I'm hearing it all around. I can't afford to put petrol in the car. I can't afford to heat my home. It's a choice between putting fuel in the car and going to work or sticking food on the table for the kids. Life is getting tough. It's getting tough. And it will get tougher. And there is something you can do. And that is to sit and breathe. That is to sit and let go of the need to control and allow whatever is happening right now to wash over you and find some higher feeling thought. And every time you feel or think or notice that you're thinking in a lack mindset or in an apathetic way, change it. Every time you notice, change it. Deflect your attention to something that you can safely say that you are grateful for. something you can safely say makes you happy, and concentrate on that. Let go to the universe. Whatever will be is part of a plan, and we don't always know what that plan is, even though we would like to be able to say for certain so that we know. Human beings don't like change. Human beings don't like those kinds of surprises. Never ever think that whatever's around the corner is going to be worse than what was here before. Okay, where am I? Top one. Top one. Okay, I don't know why I'm feeling attracted to the top one, so let's go for it. Dearest you. As you think, so will you experience life. Here we go. So you think, if you think life's shit, you will experience a shit life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. What's your thoughts? Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. So when your mind's getting chaotic and you're frantically worried about a person or a situation, calm it down, calm it down. It's not happened yet because the future doesn't exist. And if you're worried about something, you're worried about something based on your experience of the past. Right now, in the present moment, right now, the sky isn't falling in. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Right. Masquerading as truth. But we've got wisdom and knowledge and remembering coming in and healing. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organised, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking. And they have less frantic quality. They are stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Wow. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them. Love yourself. And then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. So while you're biting your nails, worried about what will happen, you're putting into the universe an energy of worry and fear. And it, unfortunately, is just as contagious as feelings of optimism and happiness and hope and wonder and joy. So if you can, through the despondency, through the despair, through the lack of hope, find within you elevated emotions that will make you feel more hopeful, less despondent, more joyful, more grateful, then you will be putting into the energetic field a message that can be absorbed by others. And we do that through quietening your mind. Go and sit today. Regardless of whether you're a seasoned meditator or not, go and sit today. Put a timer on your phone, 10 minutes, and spend 10 minutes just breathing in and out, watching your breath, watching your breath, noticing how that makes you feel in your body. And if your thoughts turn to shit, go back to the breath. And you will have played your part in some small way to help raise the vibration of others and yourself. Go forth, because something is coming, and I don't know what it is, but it's time to wait and watch and trust that this, whatever is coming, is an otherworldly intervention. Have a good day. Take care. Be kind. And find some gratitude today. Bye-bye.